Okay, good afternoon, class 5. This is Amazing Animals, and I have taken one class, uh, one and two classes already, and we have completed the habitat and the adaptation in the animals, isn't it? Now, today we will come to know the feeding habits of the animals. So, what is feeding habit? As we know, as a whole, if we will see, there are three kinds of the animal. First one type is herbivorous, or you can say the herbivorous. Herbivorous animal. Number two, we can say carnivorous. Carnivorous. And third one is actually omnivorous. Well, so there are three kinds of the animals: herbivorous, carnivorous and omnivorous. You know it from since class 1 and 2, you know about this. But what is the specific characters? What are the specific features for being a herbivorous or a carnivorous? So that today we will come to know. Okay, so the first one is herbivorous animals. Animals need food to get energy. We know how the food is useful for us. Animals need food to get energy, grow and stay healthy. They depends on plants and other animals for their food, and some animals eat plants, some eat flesh, and some other are animal they eat both the things. So on the basis of their food habit, we can categorize them: herbivorous, carnivorous and the omnivorous. Now if we'll talk about the herbivorous animal, so as a whole, we can say the animals who are eating or who eats only plant and plant products, those type of animals are called herbivorous animals. Okay, and this category is called herbivorous, or they are the herbivore animals. Now cow, goat, giraffe, elephant, these all are the herbivorous animal. They have sharp front teeth. We know there are canines and the incisors. These four are actually, what are they? Incisors. So these incisors are actually very sharp in herbivorous, so that they can they can easily cut the plant parts from the plant or the trees, and they can chew them. As well as they have the flat at their back, the premolar. We know how many molars and premolars. You have heard in class 4. Know how many molars and premolars are there? Can you know? Tell me that. There are 2 and 2, 4 premolars. That means as a whole 6 premolars are there, 3 and 3, and then the molar teeth are there. So the premolars and molars teeth are actually there. Teeth are flat, just like the grinding stone is there. They are flat, and when we just something we want to grind, we have to just crush them. So within their premolars and molars, they chew the food well, and they grind the food in a fine paste. So what are the specific features? The herbivores animal have sharp incisors for cutting the food or the plant parts, as well as for grinding. Premolars and the molars are flat in shape. They don't have too much cusp. Cusp means within the 4 corners of the teeth there is a small cavity. So in that herbivorous animal, you will do not get any kind of cusp. They are flat in nature, so that they can easily grind the food, and it will easy for to digest them. So small herbivores or rodents. What are the rodents? Such as rabbit, rat and squirrels. The small animals who are having 2 front teeth. Okay, so their teeth comes out from their mouth, and they are little bigger in the size. Those small animals are called rodents. Just like you have seen rat are having the 2 fine sharp teeth which comes out from their mouth, as well as the rabbit is there. rat is there, and the squirrel are also are having the two front sharp teeth, and these teeth are actually helpful for them knowing the food. What is that knowing? GNAW, no means they just crack the food and then they swallow the food. So this is with the help of their front two teeth, they just start to crack the food, they take the food, and with the help of these teeth they know the food. So they have a small and sharp, and the other teeth are small and sharp, but the first two teeth are actually for knowing. They are the knowing animals. That means they are the flat teeth. They can chew the food well, and they have two sharp teeth. I mean, both side they have two incisors which are very sharp in nature for nibbling the food. Do you know what is nibble? Nibble means just take a bite from anything. They can take the bites easily with their sharp teeth, and that is called the knowing of the food. Okay, so there the small animals are there who know the food. Why you cannot hear me or see me? Everybody is seeing me and hearing me, so I don't think there is any problem about this. Now the next one is, if we'll talk about the next category of the animal, that is, next category of the animal is, naturally they are carnivores, or the carnivorous animals are the next category of the animals. So animals that eat only flesh of other animals are called carnivorous animal, or the carnivorous animal, or carnivores. You know who are the carnivorous animal? Can you give me some examples, Archishman? Yes. Okay, thank you, Archishman, for confirming that you can see me as well as you can hear me. Okay, so others, if you have any problem, then check your net. Okay, now the carnivorous animal are those animal, or the carnivores animal are those animals who depend on the flesh of the other animals. So what it should be? Just like the lion, tiger, wolves, and some carnivores animal, they have sharp pointed canines to tear the flesh. We have heard it in the, and we have read it in class 4. Canines are the teeth which are useful for tearing the food. Tearing means when you are scooping out some food or flesh, you have to scoop out. No, they are hard in nature. So when you are eating this this kind of flesh, you have to scoop out. You have to tear the food from the flesh part, isn't it? But we eat the cooked food, isn't it? But what about the lion, tiger? They have to, these muscles are strongly attached with tendons and with the body. So when they have to take the scoop, and they have to take the bite from these animal, these teeth should be very sharp. So the tiger, lion, wolves, who are flesh eating animals, their canines are very sharp, just to take the, or to tear the flesh from the animal, so that they can easily take it, tear it from the whole amount, and they can chew it with the help of their premolars and the molars, and tear flesh, and the strong back teeth. Back teeth means premolars and molar. So in this case, when we see this animal like tiger, lion, they are having very strong molars, premolars, as well as the canines. Premolars and molars, they do not possess the flat teeth. Premolars and molars, they are having the cusp within the teeth. That means little bit hollow, or you can say there is a cup like structure, a small cup like structure within the teeth, so that they can eat and grind the food well in the molars and premolars teeth. Understand? So they are having in herbivorous animal, they are having the sharp incisors, whereas in case of carnivorous animal, we can see they are having the cusp within their premolar and the molar teeth, as well as they have fine and very sharp canine teeth for tearing the food. Clear? Now some flesh eating animal, few examples are given here, just like the eagle, kite, vulture. We know birds do not possess any kind of teeth, so their jaws are capable enough, and they are very strong to chew the food or to nibble the food within their I mean, they can swallow the food. But this eagle, kite, and vulture have sharp and hooked beak, and within these beaks they can easily tear the flesh, and they also have a strong claws to catch their prey. So they prey their prey means maybe a little rat, maybe a little mouse, squirrel. Sometimes they can eat, even the eagle can even they are capable of eating snakes. So these type of birds eat the flesh. And how they are eating? Because their beaks are so strong, they can tear the food with the help of their beak, as the birds do not possess any kind of teeth. Clear to you? Now, yes, any problem? Okay, next one is the omnivorous. So the eagle, kite, and vulture are also carnivorous birds, and they also have a strong claws to catch the prey. What are the claws? They are when they sit, you will see they are having the feet, and their feet are having the finger like structures, and these are very sharp in nature. So they just like us, we can hold anything with the help of our fingers. They can also hold the things within their claws. So they held just like our hand, their claws also can hold anything, and they can hold their prey with the help of their claws, and then they take the flesh out with the help of their beak, and they eat them. Understood? So the eagle, vulture, even kites, and some other like owls, they all are actually carnivorous and flesh eating animals. Next one is the omnivorous animal. You know, omnivorous animal means the animals who eat both kind of foods. They can eat the plants products like the plants flesh, or as well as they can eat the flesh of the other animals. So we human beings are also omnivorous. We eat the plant products, we eat all kinds of fruits, all kinds of vegetables, all kinds of grain, as well as we eat fleshes like meat, chicken, and then we eat fishes, egg. So we are omnivorous animal as because we eat both the things, plant products as well as the animal products. Understood? Now there are given, see, this bear is also a omnivorous animal, as well as crow is also a omnivorous animal. You know, crow also eat different kinds of flesh, or you can say crow can eat the plant products, like they eat any kind of fallen, they are scavengers, no, they clean up the city. So they eat anything. They can eat roti, they can eat bread, they can eat chapati, they can eat any kind of vegetables if it is fallen, and then they can eat fishes, meat, whatever they get, they can eat them. And bear is also omnivorous animal. They can eat the flesh of the animal, as well as they love to eat the honey, they love to eat other kinds of plant products also. Okay, so these are the omnivorous animal. Now multiple choice MCQ is given here. So first MCQ, you will give the answer. First one is, which of the following animal has a shell? Snail, turtle, or both of these? Who will give the answer? See, all of these. Okay, snail and turtle and both of these. Yes, actually it is C, both of these. All of these not given, both of these. So the C is the answer, correct answer, both of these. Now the second answer, which of the following animals shows camouflage? Turtle, whale, and grasshopper. Yes, again it is C. Answer is C. Archishman has given. That is also the C answer. Grasshopper shows the camouflage. Okay, so the C, or you can write grasshopper. Grasshopper is the correct answer. Now we will do the next part, organs for breathing, isn't it? So is it the all animals breathe from the same type of organs? No, all the animals are having different, there are categories of animal, no? Few animals are insects, few animals are called as reptiles, few are Piscean, that means fishes like a structure, few animals are reptilians, and few animals are mammal like us, isn't it? So there are different structure of the heart, there are different organs by which they respire. So the first category will talk, or it will discuss, then that is the animal which are single celled animal. So do you know what are the single celled animal? Animal which are whose body is made up of a single cell, that means so minute in structure, so with the help of the microscope we can see them, but without can you see the bacteria, viruses and all that? No, we cannot see, but we can visualize them, we can see them through the microscope. So there is two examples are given, tiny organisms like amoeba and paramecium. So we will talk about the paramecium. Paramecium shape is like this, okay? So it is a irregular body and you cannot identify in the water because it is so minute. Sometimes along with the water it goes. If we do not make the water fresh, if we do not filter them, if we do not clean them, then sometimes this amoeba goes inside our stomach and causes for amoebic dysentery. Have you listened? No, dysentery, you know. Dysentery means this animal, if this kind of one single celled animal goes inside our body or a stomach, that time it causes the amoebic dysentery. Okay. So they are having the this type of body shell, and they if the water is there, they take the oxygen from their body surface and they give out the carbon dioxide within their body surface. So this is the outer layering of their body, and you can see this is the body surface. They give out carbon dioxide and they take oxygen from their body surface. So by this way they just do the respiration, or they are capable of doing the respiration. So it is given in the amoeba and the paramecium, and paramecium is also like this, their structure is like this, and there are so many flagellas are given there for their and there is one eye shaped, and little bit of things are inside the body, and this is also very minute in structure. So this is paramecium, actually it is like this, okay, and this is seems like to be a sleeper, okay. So but these are so minute we cannot see them. This is also the structure which takes the oxygen, dissolve oxygen in the water. They take the oxygen from the body surface and give out carbon dioxide from their body surface. They do not have any separate organ for their respiration. Understood? And what are they? They are single celled animal. Single cell means our body is made up of millions and trillions of the cells, but these animals are having one cell. Within that cell they feed up, they reproduces, they take respiration, and they do all digestion. So all type of metabolic activity goes within this cell, and they are called the single celled animal. Amoeba is there, bacteria are there, amoeba and paramecium, and then Chlamydomonas. There are so many single celled animal, but they have given only two over here. So I think you have understand how they get the oxygen and how they give out the carbon dioxide from their body surface. Now next one is the insects. Okay, so insects are there for the breathing, or you can say for breathing. If we see the insects, so insects have some special features for their breathing. It is given here. Insects like grasshopper have tiny holes along the side of their body, and these holes are called spiracles. So these holes are called spiracles. Insects breathe through these spiracle, and the air that enters through these spiracles reaches all the part of the body through small tubes connected for the breathing tubes. So if we'll see, if the body of the insects is like this, then along with the body surface, the whole body is within the side. There are small holes and these holes are actually what they are called in the cockroach, in the any kind of insect, ants, cockroach, grasshoppers, silver fish, they all are the stick insects. These all are the insects, and these all insects have these holes along with their side of their body, and these holes are actually called what they are called? Spiracles. The name of these holes are spiracles. Okay. So these are the spiracles. These holes are called the spiracles, and these are actually connected with the tube-like structure. These are interconnected with the tube-like structures, and these tube-like structure spread the oxygen within the body. Understood? So these tube-like structures are attached with spiracles, and these spiracles taking the oxygen from them, and they are giving out, when after the respiration they are giving out the carbon dioxide, and this carbon dioxide also given out from these spiracles. Understood? So within the body, they are having along the side of their body, there are small holes called spiracles in the insects. These spiracles are taking oxygen, and this oxygen is spreaded throughout the body through the channel or the tube system. Like these tubes are interconnected to each other, and these tubes are actually calling the breathing tube. Understood? This is called breathing So these all are interconnected to each other. So by this way, they spread the oxygen within their body, and then they take carbon dioxide from the whole body and give out through this spiracle, and they are taking the oxygen from this spiracles. Understood? So there are the holes, and these holes are called spiracles. They are channelized, they are spreading inside the body through the spiracles and through the tube channels or the tubes, which are called the breathing tubes. And when the oxygen is being spreaded all over the body, then they take out the carbon dioxide and they give out the carbon dioxide from these spiracles also. Okay, next one is aquatic animal. Actually time is fading up, so one more I will take, and the rest I will take in my next class. Understood this? And when you click now, you will able to see your result of assessment. Who are talking here like this? Okay, next one is aquatic animals. We know, like fish, prawn, crab, they breathe through the gills. We know, you have seen the fishes, they are having within, if we draw the fish, then if we draw the fish, we can see here in the opercular system. If we'll just give a close look to this, there are this sliding structure we can see, which is red in color, and this is called the operculum. This operculum means just below the ear. They are having this operculum, and here the gills are present. Gills are actually a structure, or you can say these, through these gills water go inside. Okay, and water go inside through these gills, and it comes through the water, they take the oxygen. The aquatic animals take oxygen, the oxygen which is dissolved in the water. So they take the oxygen which is dissolved in the water, and they give out the carbon dioxide again, which is dissolved in the water. That means they are taking the dissolved oxygen within the water, and they are giving out carbon dioxide which is also dissolved in the water. So the aquatic animals are respiring through their gills, and they are taking the oxygen, which oxygen is dissolved in the water, as well as they are taking the they are giving out the water in which the carbon dioxide is being dissolved. So in this way, they inspire and expiration, or they just inspiration, they take breathe, or they breathe breathe and they give out the carbon dioxide in the dissolved form, and they take the oxygen in the dissolved form in the water. Any problem? Can you would you like to ask me? If you have any problem, you can ask me. Understood up till this? Have you got the things? Understand the thing? No doubt. Okay, so kindly give your attendance so that I can take your attendance, and in the next class I will explain you the rest of the respiratory system and then after movement. Okay, so go through the chapters well, so that when I will give you the worksheet after completing this chapter, I will give you one worksheet and a project. So you go through the chapter well. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day and please give your presence. Okay, thank you.